So in today's video, I wanted to introduce you all to all of the horses that I have on Star Stable. There are quite a few. I do have a little bit of an obsession, but you know, it's a horse game. I'm obviously going to want the horses. So I do have quite a decent collection of the Gen 3 horses. I was originally going to make this a two-part video. Then I realized that there probably isn't much to say about each individual horse. So the idea is I think I'm going to go at it a breed at a time, talk about what I like about the breed, what I don't like about the breed, my favorite coat color, and then try and not make the video too long, because I do have a pretty decent amount of horses. But yeah, let's get started. So I feel like I'm mostly just going to be ranting a little bit this video, but I'm going to introduce you to the horses that I have at the moment, talk a bit about the sort of breed as a whole and less individually, because I do have quite a few horses, so I don't really want to go in too much depth more, because otherwise it'll be a really long video, and I'm trying to keep it sort of as short as I can. And I'm going to try and go in breed order and then leave all the magical horses to the end, just because they're a little different, they're a little special, so I'm going to leave those to the end. So to start off with, we have the American Paint Horse. It is one of my favorite breeds in the game, especially the coat options. The coat options I think are really nice. I mean, I'm a sucker for a paint coat, so it's kind of the perfect breed for me. I think the model is very nice. I don't think there's anything that I have bad to say about it. It's one of the few models in the game that I actually do really like. I think all the gaits are very fitting. They have very nice smooth movement, and I think the special move is really nice and really fitting for the breed. And I also think the hairstyles are quite nice, the hair options. So yeah, overall one of my favorite breeds. Don't really have anything bad to say about it. I pretty much like all of the coats. There's definitely some more. I think there's two that I don't have at the moment. I definitely do want to get them eventually. But yeah, I really do love this breed. The next breed is the American Saddlebred. I did do a video when these horses first came out, and my opinion still stands. I do like the model. It's probably not the best out of their recent ones, but I do like it. I think the hairstyles are quite nice, and obviously you've got the characteristic long tail, which I think is really lovely. The gaits, other than their sort of special move in place of a gallop, I think are really nice. I do wish we had a proper gallop other than the special move, just because I never really use the special move with horses. You'll probably hear me say this a couple more times in this video. I don't really like special gaits. I don't use them. I don't really have any use for them in anything, and yeah, I just prefer a gallop. So I do really like the coat colors for these. There's some nice ones. There are a couple that I still am not sure on, but overall I think they did a good job with them. And as I'm filming this video, I think they brought out a chestnut and a bay, which I think are quite nice, but I don't think I'm going to be getting any more, purely because they don't have a normal gallop. Other than that, they are a really nice horse breed. Yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't seem really worth it to me for me to get another one. Another one of my favorite breeds, the Appaloosa. I think the coats on these are stunning. I think they brought out a new one that I might like to get, but at this point, I think I've got most of the ones that I like. I think the model is really lovely. I think the gaits are very nice. The walk and the trot, I think, are a little bouncy, but I still think it fits the breed, so I'm not mad about it. I think it's kind of cute. I think they have some really nice hairstyles. They have a little, I don't really know what you call it. They're like little ponytails, I suppose, that is like a Appaloosa specific hairstyle that I really like. But yeah, I don't really have anything bad to say about them. Obviously they do have a special move, but they still have a gallop, a normal gallop, so I don't really have anything bad to say about it. Again, I don't use the special moves, so I probably won't be mentioning them that much. Yeah, I think they're really lovely. If they brought out some more coats, I probably would buy some more. They're really nice. Now the Arabian, another one of my sort of newer favorites. I didn't used to like them when I started the game, but more recently, sort of after the Equestrian Festival, I have come to like them a lot more. I bought the two Equestrian Festival special coats, and I really like the coats for these. I put the Arabians and the Pintabians in the same category, because they are the same model. I really like a lot of the coats. I probably could buy a few more, but my only issue is how the model looks with tack on it. Without tack, it looks gorgeous, and the gates are really, really nice, but it might just be me. It probably is just me, but I don't like how the model looks with tack on it. It looks a little too skinny, and I know they're meant to be, you know, slim horses, but it just doesn't look right to me, that's all. But they are really great horses. I do like them, and I did buy 2 recently that I am training up and I am enjoying riding them. But is it enough for me to buy more? Probably not, unless they brought out some new really nice coats, which I doubt they would now. But I don't know, I think they're a good breed. I probably won't get any more of them. Then we have another recent one, the Arden's horse. This is probably my favorite draft horse in the game. I think the model's really nice, the gaits are amazing. It feels like a heavy horse. The hairstyles are also quite nice. There's a few different sort of long options, and then they have the standard short and braided ones, which I think are really nice on the model. And all the coat colours are really nice. I don't think there's any that I don't like. I think with the ones that I've got so far, I'm happy with them. Like, I don't feel the need to buy any more of them. But yeah, I do like them all. I think if they brought out more, there is a chance that I might get some more because I do enjoy riding them. But as it stands, I probably won't get any of the current coat colours that I don't already have. Then we're moving on to some Warmbloods. We have the Belgian Warmblood. I think this is one of people's sort of top favourites, and I'm definitely no exception. I do love this breed a lot. They have quite a lot of coat colours, which I think there's only 2 that I'm missing. I really like them. I used to use them a lot for a club that I was in, and they're just gorgeous. The model's gorgeous. They have really nice gaits. The coats are nice. The hairstyles are nice. Honestly, I can't say enough good things about this breed. They're very versatile as well, and I feel like they look good in anything. So yeah, I really love them. And if they brought out some more coats, I probably would be inclined to get some. But with the current ones that I have, I don't feel like I need the 2 that I don't have. So I'm not going to be sort of completing the collection. But they are such a good horse breed. Then we have the Dutch Warmblood, which is probably the best horse in the game. I know a lot of people like these horses. I don't think I've met someone that hasn't liked them. They are probably the best model that we have in game. I feel like whenever I look at any of the other breeds, I kind of rate them off of sort of Dutch Warmblood model standards. So definitely the best model we've got, and also some really, really nice coats. I know that the recent ones we've got have been more sort of paint horses, which I love. Yeah, I really like them. And the hairstyles as well are really nice. The gaits are nice, but they are sort of flashy dressage gaits, which aren't my personal favourite. They are good, don't get me wrong, they're really, really nice, but they are sort of the fancy dressage moves, which aren't really my favourites. But such a nice horse, and the base model is the best model in the game. I think there's 2 of these that I don't have, and to be honest, I'm not too keen on them for it to be worth getting the others. But as you can tell, if they bring out a new coat color that I like, I will buy it without a second thought. It's just such a good breed. Then we have the only non-Gen 3 horses that I have, the 2 Friesians. I have a Gen 1 Friesian and a Gen 2 Friesian sport horse, I believe it is. Now, these are more of an honorable mention. I've had to put them in this video because they are horses that I have in the stable. But, you know, I don't ride them. I barely leveled them up. I wasn't playing the game when they were the only horses that you had, so I don't have the nostalgic reason that other people have bought them and are riding them. I definitely do prefer the Gen 3 horses. So yeah, not really much to say about them, although I do really, really like the coat of the Gen 2 Friesian Sport Horse. There was a few other of the Gen 2 Friesian Sport Horses that I really like the coats of, and I know we're getting a new Friesian breed, so I don't know, maybe they'll do a Friesian Sport Horse version as well and we can have some of these coats that I liked, but maybe not, I don't know. I'm definitely excited for the new Friesian model. I think it is going to be more up to sort of the Dutch Warmblood standards, and I feel like the gates, they're probably going to use the Dutch Warmblood as sort of a reference for them because they are dressage horses. So yeah, not much to say about them. Then we have the Halflingers. I only have 2 of these with the normal sort of coats, and I quite like them. Don't think I like any of the other coats enough to buy any more of them, but I think the model's really nice. I love the long flowing mane and tail, and although the gaits are a bit bouncy and cutesy, I do still like them. So a pretty good breed overall. I don't really have anything bad to say. Then we have the only Icelandic that I have. I think I have a magic horse one, but this is the only normal coat that I have for them. And again, I love the model. It's just the gaits that are a little bit of an issue. And it's not the gaits themselves, obviously, other than not having a standard gallop. It's just the model is a little bit weird in places on certain gaits. And if I hadn't noticed, it would not bother me. But because I've noticed it, I see it every time I ride it. So as much as I like a few of the other coats, I don't think I'll be getting any more. But they do have some nice hairstyles. And I think the model itself is really nice. It's just little things when the horse is moving that I'm not that keen on. That means I probably won't ever get any more of them. Then it's the Irish Cob. So I bought this at the bazaar. I have had one before and then decided I didn't like it, so I sold it. But I did buy another one at the bazaar because they were cheap. And honestly, not really my favorite. The model is really nice. I do like the model, but I'm not so much of a fan of the gaits. I think it's because it's an older Gen 3, but I'm not as big a fan of the gaits, and some of the hairstyles are nice, but some of them are also a little bit weird. So yeah, I don't know. I think there was a few other coats that I liked, but because I don't really like any more of the hairstyles and I'm not too keen on the gaits, I don't think I'll get any more. But obviously I bought it because it was on sale and I will be leveling it up, so it's not a wasted purchase. But yeah, I probably won't get any more, even though that there are a few other coats that I liked. York Wilds, they are also one of my top breeds. I just love them so much. If they weren't so expensive, I would 100% get more of them. I am planning on getting maybe one more. It's just deciding which one I want. But the model is absolutely adorable. The gaits, even though they are bouncy and cutesy, I think it suits the model so much and I really, really like them. And they've got some really nice hairstyles. My favorite is the like unicorn tail, dragon tail, I don't really know what you call it. But that one is one of my favorites. I have it on 2 of them that I have. I love them so much. I think they're really unique and they're so cute. I would definitely get more if they were cheaper. I'd probably have all of them if they were cheaper, to be honest. The Lipana is another dressage breed that I do not use. I think the base model and the gaits are nice for a dressage horse, but they're not really my go-to. Like if I have to choose a dressage horse for something, it's not one that I tend to go for. I do have this one from I think a previous bazaar and I bought it because it was cheaper, but I probably wouldn't get any more. I'm not too keen on any of the other coats. And I haven't really looked into what hairstyles they have. They're just not one of my favorite breeds. Then we have the Mustangs. Now, I do really like the Mustangs. They're not one of my favorites, but I do like them quite a lot. I think they have some really nice coats. I wish there was a little more variation in the coats. I feel like Mustangs have a very wide range of coats and coat patterns that you can have, and Star Stable just haven't really used it to their advantage. So I would like to see some more different coat variations of it, but the model is really nice, the hairstyles are nice, it's got some really nice gaits. The only other thing I suppose is, I know we have some long sort of messy hairstyles because, you know, wild Mustangs, but I wish we had a long option that was well groomed and clean, if you know what I mean. Just because I do like long hair on a lot of my horses, but I'm not always fond of the messy look. So that's probably the only other thing I'd say. Then we have the Pino. I only have 1 natural coat of this. I'm pretty sure I have 2 of the magic horses. They're a nice breed. I don't really have anything bad to say about them. The coats are gorgeous. There's so many of the Pino coats that I want. And I'm quite happy with the gaits to buy more, and the hairstyles are also quite nice. The only issue I have with them is the shape of their back end is a little off to me. I don't know if it's too short, too rounded. It's just, it doesn't look right, and it's kind of a small thing, but that is the only reason I don't have more of this breed, because they have quite a few coats that I would want. It would bug me every single time I rode it, so I feel like I probably won't be getting any more of these. Then we have the Peron. I think that's how you say it. I absolutely loved this breed when I first got it, but I kind of fell a little bit out of love with it. I can't really pinpoint why, because I think the model's quite nice. It's got some nice hairstyles, some nice coats. Even the gaits are quite nice, especially the special gait. I feel like it's one of the few sort of dressage-y ones that I really like. There's something about it that I can't really specify that it just makes me not want to buy more. It's not one of my favorites anymore, and it is nice. There is something about it that makes me not want to buy anymore. Now, possibly my favorite breed in the game at the moment is the Selle Francais. There's only one of these coats that I don't have, and it's because when they first came out, I hated it. But you know what? I've had time to think about my decisions, and I'm changing my mind. I do like the black one, and sometime in the future, I will probably be buying the only other coat that I don't have. The model is so nice, the hairstyles are really nice, the gaits are amazing. They're relaxed, so they're not sort of flashy dressage moves, but they're really clean and they're like proper eventing horses. They have that eventing horse feel, which I really like. To me, they're perfect. I need more. Star Stable, give me more Selle Francais coats, please. I will give you my money for them. I will, 100%. I can't get enough of these horses. I really want some more, and I hope that some of the next magical horses they do have this base model, because it would just make me so happy. I need more of them. Then we have another draft breed that I really like, the Shire. I only have 2 of these, and there aren't really any other coats that I like all that much to get any more, but I really like the base model. I think the gaits are really nice. They do feel kind of heavy, like a draft horse. I really like them. I think they're really nice. They've got some nice hairstyles as well. You can have them with the beard or without the beard. I just think it's a really nice horse. Like overall, it's really nice. With the coats, there isn't really any more that I like, so I probably won't get any more. If they brought out some more coats for them that I liked, then I probably would be inclined to buy more. But sort of as it stands at the moment, they're a nice horse breed. I have no reason to buy any of the other coats. Then we have the starter horse, and I feel like I probably don't need to say too much about this one. It's not my favourite. I have changed the colour since I first started the game, and I think it's cute, but obviously it's got the older Gen 3 style, the older Gen 3 gates, so it's not going to be my favourite. I know a lot of people love the starter because it is the first horse you get. I am not as sentimental, I suppose. It's nice, it's not one that I tend to go for. And we've got the Tennessee Walkers, which are another breed that I used to use in my old club a lot. I love them so much. I think they've got quite a few nice coat colours. The gaits are really nice. They have quite floppy ears, which I think is absolutely adorable. The model's lovely, and I think the hairstyles are really nice on them. If they brought out some more coats, I would probably be inclined to get some more. But of the coats that I don't have, I think there's 3 that I don't have. I don't really like them enough to buy anymore, but they did used to be like my top favourite breed. I love them so much. And last but not least, before I show you my magic horses, we have the Welsh Ponies. I also bought these at Bazaar, and I do think they're really cute. They're adorable. There's something about them that makes me not want to buy any more. But I think the coats that I don't have are still really nice. I think they've got really nice hairstyles, and the gaits are also good. There must be something about them that makes me not want to buy any more. I think if they were on sale again, maybe, but I don't know. I don't feel like I have any need for any more. There are maybe one other pony breed that I like, but because they are so small, I don't think they fit the character all that well. So I don't think I'll ever be getting any more of the Welsh Ponies. But they are a really, really cute breed. Now we've got the magic horses. I don't feel the need to say too much about these because I have pretty much already spoken about the base models, but I really, really do love the magic horses because you pretty much get 2 horses in one. You get a magic coat and you get a natural coat, and I love the natural coats for most of these. It's half of the reason why I buy them, honestly, because I generally do use the natural coat more than the magic coat. But with the more recent ones, cloud ones, I really, really do like the magic coat for them. I think it's really, really gorgeous, and the amount of detail that they put into them recently, I just love it so much, and I want more. I want more magic horses. I think it's so creative, and you kind of get things that you maybe wouldn't get otherwise, and I think the natural coats and the magic coats kind of match each other quite well. I do have a video where I bought the sort of Rainbow Festival magic horses that I go into a little bit more detail with them, but they are some of my favourite horses. I think Star Stable do a really, really good job with the magic horses. And yeah, I mean, if they give more sort of to the recent standard with all the details, I probably would be inclined to buy some more. Well, I hope you enjoyed being introduced to all of the horses I have at the moment. Obviously, this is going to change in the future because nobody can stop me from buying more horses. Especially when I've had a look at the new coats that they brought out, I can imagine that there'll probably be a couple that I will want. But this is all I have so far. I was trying not to make it too long, so I haven't really said much about the individual coats of them all. But I've just talked a little bit about the breeds and what I like about them, what I don't like about them. And I hope you enjoyed seeing sort of my collection of them, of the ones that I have liked enough to buy. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!